So I've noticed my wife has been waking up every morning, making me some lunch for work, and I noticed that the way I treat her the day before is how she makes my lunch. So I apparently didn't let her sleep well last night because I kept tossing and turning and elbowing her and stuff. So I'm going through my lunch and I'm trying to see what she prepared for me. I'm kind of scared. An already open, half-eaten bag of Ruffles. She just bought bread, and she gives me both butt ends. Barely any meat, no cheese, barely any cheese, a squirt of I don't know what that is, and barely any mayonnaise. And she knows I love tons of mayonnaise. So, fellas, treat your woman right. She'll make you a better lunch the next day.
Hey y'all, Bridger Spires here. Changing setup. I'm in my kitchen. I'm making my husband an omelet for when he gets home because he's been up super early this morning. He was on the news. Maybe I'll drop the links to a clip performing. But anyway, I saw a video on TikTok that I just wanted to talk briefly about where a husband who looked like he was a mailman, he was in like a, I don't know, USPS truck, was talking on camera saying that, you know, he realized that how he treats his wife the day before determines how his lunch is going to be that morning. In his lunch bag, there was a half-eaten bag of chips. There was a sandwich with barely any meat on it, and just overall like a very poor lunch for a grown man. Okay, and I think he was trying to make light of the situation because at the end his tip was, oh, like, you know, men, like, treat your wife well. But this is for the women who want to be wives, who are wives. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's horrible. That's a horrible way to go to work. And you might be feeling the type of way about something, but someone still leaving the home, going to work, providing for you, caring for you. Even if y'all had a tiff that day, they still care for you. Don't do that. Don't do this. That was so sad. And I know he was trying to make it funny, but it was just not funny to me. I take pride. If you guys have seen me on TikTok, Instagram, whatever, I take pride in my husband's lunch because ain't no way he gonna go to his job and somebody gonna be like, oh, well, I have extra this, or I can bring you lunch to my And it's not even that I think my husband is, you know, will step out or anything like that. It's just the principle that I don't set myself up, and I don't set our marriage up for attacks from the enemy, attacks from, you know, other people who are not in our marriage. Just don't do that. Even if you guys have a disagreement, you're adding to the disagreement doing that. You're adding to the problem, making it seem like, oh, you know what, now I'm not going to make you no lunch. You're not adding to the solution. You're adding to the problem. Okay? Please don't do that. Not a good look, not kind. You're just doing something bad for what you feel like somebody else did bad to you. Not helpful, not nice. Wives, don't do that. It doesn't end up helping. Okay, so saw that, wanted to talk on that briefly. Make your husband a good lunch, especially I was thinking about it this morning anyway, because my husband was on the news. He had to leave super early in the morning. Like, he had to get up at like 4:30. He had to be out the door by 5:30. And just imagine getting somewhere, okay, and not having anything to eat besides a dry sandwich with one piece of meat, one piece of cheese, and a half-eaten bag of Ruffles. That's not funny. That's not funny. It doesn't help anybody power through the day. It doesn't help anybody make sure they can do their job effectively so that at the end of the day when they come home, they're not burnt out. Because women complain about that too, right? The husband comes home and it's like, oh, he ain't got no time for me. He ain't got no energy for me. Well, you sent him to lunch with 2 pieces of food. So say that to say, I didn't find that funny. Maybe him and his wife found it funny, but I don't like the narrative of like, husbands, treat your wife good and then you'll get a good lunch. Well, treat your wife good because you got to love your wife as Christ loved the church. Christ loved us very well. At the same time, wives, you don't go behind, I'm talking to the ladies, you don't go behind that and then, oh, well, he didn't do this for me today, so he doesn't have a good lunch. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? That is my suggestion. That is my input. And I will see y'all on the next one. Let me know if y'all like this setup because I'm in the middle of doing something, but it's my only way to be able to talk to y'all and do what I'm doing. But let me know if y'all like this video. Give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and I will talk to y'all in the next one. Peace.